The first Dune, Part 2 trailer includes huge reveals lifted straight from the book. Here is a breakdown of the biggest moments and scenes shown. The Dune 2 trailer makes a point to show the new appearance Lady Jessica has in the sequel. This includes a shot early on where her face tattoos and blue eyes can be seen. Lady Jessica's new look was set up in the first Dune through one of Paul's visions, which showed Rebecca Ferguson's character in a similar design. The reason for Lady Jessica's blue eyes comes from her continued exposure to the spice of Arrakis. It gives her, and Paul too, the same visual feature as the rest of the Fremen. As a result, Lady Jessica's blue eyes are a tease of how closely associated she is with the Fremen culture, which is where the face tattoos come into play. These markings only become present for her after she becomes Reverend Mother for the Fremen on Arrakis. There will be more on this later on in the Dune 2 trailer breakdown, but the short of it is that Lady Jessica's tattoos connect to the Bene Gesserit's continued plot to create the Kwisatz Haderach, the most powerful being in the galaxy. The introduction of Princess Irulan in Dune 2's trailer includes a clever connection to her role in the book. While Florence Pugh's character does not play a major role in Frank Herbert's novel until later on, her presence is felt from the beginning because every chapter begins with an excerpt written by Irulan. The trailer shows Irulan speaking into a voice recorder saying, "In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets, but the darkest of them all may remain, the end of House Atreides." Even though this exact phrase is not one confirmed to be in Irulan's writings in the book, the tease of her interest in chronicling history remains. There is also a tease from Princess Irulan in the Dune 2 trailer that Paul is not dead as House Atreides' reign comes to an end. This connects to similar questions swirling around the galaxy about Paul's fate that happen in the book. One such example comes from Lady Margot Fenring, Lea Seydoux, when she remembers a Bene Gesserit saying in the novel. She says, "Do not count a human dead until you've seen his body. And even then you can make a mistake." Irulan is certainly not the only one questioning his fate in Dune 2 and will not be surprised to learn he is still alive. The Dune 2 trailer also once again confirms that Gurney Hallock, Josh Brolin, is alive after the events of Dune. The House Atreides War Master was last seen in battle with House Harkonnen and the Sardaukar on Arrakis. His fate is tied to a group of spice smugglers, which allows him to rise to power within some circles. While he is shown alone in the Dune 2 footage, he will eventually rejoin Paul on his quest. Furthermore, Gurney Hallock's long hair is a tease of the likely multiple-time jumps that will occur in the movie, as he is separated from Paul for 2 years after Dune's ending in the book. The debut of Austin Butler's phaedratha in Dune 2 comes with a brand new look for the villain compared to the books. Herbert's novel described him as a teenager with a round face, sullen eyes, full and pouting lips, and dark hair. However, Dune 2 has transformed Austin Butler with a bald look and a completely white complexion. While this is a departure from how phaedratha looks in the book, Denis Villeneuve appears to have made the change so the Royal Harkonnen's appearance matches that of Baron Vladimir, Stellan Skarsgård, and Glossu Rabin, Dave Bautista. It's even possible their homeworld GD Prime is responsible for this distinct look. As promised, Lady Jessica's appearance in the Dune 2 trailer is further teased through an apparent glimpse at the Water of Life. The ceremonial container of liquid is clearly in the possession of a member of the Bene Gesserit in the footage. This likely makes the scene part of Lady Jessica's transformation into Reverend Mother for the Fremen. The Water of Life is used by the Bene Gesserit to turn its sisters into Reverend Mothers. It is a dangerous ritual that can kill those who are not trained enough, but those who drink the Water of Life successfully unlock genetic memories. The Water of Life has even greater importance in Dune 2 than just what it means for Lady Jessica's elevation in the Bene Gesserit hierarchy and powers. This is because the Water of Life process includes the new Reverend Mother regurgitating the liquid for future use. While it has been thought to be deadly to any man, Dune 2 will see Paul Atreides attempt to harness the power of the Water of Life as part of his conversion to become Kwisatz Haderach. With the trailer teasing Lady Jessica's successful growth to become Reverend Mother, Paul can then try to consume the Water of Life himself. The Dune 2 trailer also appears to show a glimpse at the Harkonnens' life on GD Prime through phaedratha. The character is repeatedly shown fighting in a black-and-white gladiator arena setting. This appears to be a glimpse at the Harkonnen family games briefly teased in the Dune book, which features phaedratha killing slave gladiators for his birthday. Lady Fenring is present for the gladiator battle in the trailer just as she is in the book. Since this is the first look at GD Prime, it is unclear if Dune 2's black and white portrayal of the scene is a stylistic choice to represent a flashback, or how everything on the planet will look. One of the biggest moments in the Dune 2 trailer is Paul Atreides riding a sandworm for the first time. Much of the preparation for worm riding is teased through Paul calling for the sandworm and conversations between him and Chani and Stilgar ahead of time about what to expect. The trailer provides a great glimpse at the excitement that comes when Paul rides a sandworm, and the importance of the event can be seen through the reactions of Chani, Stilgar, and the rest of the Fremen. This is because worm riding is viewed as a rite of passage in the Fremen, further cementing his place with the people. There is also an importance placed on Chani and Paul's romance in the Dune 2 trailer that will continue throughout the actual movie. Zendaya's character got little to do in the first film, but she will be a major force in the sequel as Chani and Paul begin a romance. This relationship provides Paul with a stronger connection to the Fremen in the books, even though his mother is concerned about the effects Chani's charms will have on her son. Ultimately, it creates a massive decision for Paul, as he must weigh his feelings for Chani and the political advantages of marrying Princess Irulan. Another key moment in the Dune 2 trailer comes when phaedratha and Lady Fenring are shown standing face to face, and seemingly leaning in for a kiss. This is a sign of the romantic relationship that the two become part of through the Bene Gesserit's plan. Lady Fenring is a known seductress and is sent by the Bene Gesserit in the book to seduce phaedratha and conceive a child with him. It comes when Paul is thought to be dead, meaning the Kwisatz Haderach breeding program might need to be restarted. The closeness of phaedratha and Lady Fenring in the footage teases Dune 2 will not skip this plot point. The end of the Dune 2 trailer shows Paul assembling his Fremen army to fight House Harkonnen. He walks out on the edge of a mountain with a legion of Freeman Warriors standing in the sand below him, and holds up his knife in the ceremonial fashion. It would seem that this scene comes as Paul continues to ascend to power within the group and prepare them for war against the Harkonnens. It is even likely this comes after Paul has helped train members of the Fremen in the Weirding Way, which allows him to form a group of highly skilled warriors known as the Fadakin. There is also a glimpse of the climactic fight between phaedratha and Paul Atreides in the Dune 2 trailer. They are shown standing opposed with people shown on both sides of them. This is directly pulled from the book where phaedratha challenges Paul to single combat. The battle between them comes at a critical point in Paul's war with the Emperor and near the resolution of the war on Arrakis. The Dune 2 trailer also includes a familiar line from the first movie and book as Paul prepares to fight phaedratha. He is shown saying, "May the knife chip and shatter," right before the duel begins. This line is a repeat of what Jaime says to Paul right before they fought in Dune's ending. The same line is said by Jaime in the book and by Paul right before he fights phaedratha. Including the line in the Dune Part 2 trailer once again shows Denis Villeneuve's desire to be as faithful as possible to the book.